Pacers. We are now hours away from tip-off Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Pacers going to try and make it 3-1 against the Thunder.
Yes, very exciting. So let's get right to Dominic Miranda with how the Pacers are prepping and what we can expect tonight. Hey, Dom.
Hello, hello. What an opportunity that sits before the Indiana Pacers here tonight at home in Game 4 of the NBA Finals, holding a 2-1 series advantage after a thrilling win in Game 3 that had this place on fire. It was all about the bench in Game 3, but now that is behind them. The Pacers with a chance to go up 3-1, heading back to Oklahoma City here in the NBA Finals. Not something we thought we'd be saying ahead of this series. With all the talk around the Oklahoma City Thunder, one of the historically great teams, statistically speaking, 68 regular season wins, many of those games being by double figures. This is a behemoth of an opponent for the Indiana Pacers, but watching Game 3, the adjustments that Indiana made, you would not think that as we go into Game 4. Again, a huge opportunity for Indiana here tonight. Look, we talked about the bench, how impactful they were in that game. Tyrese Halliburton, a great bounce-back performance. Everything went right for the Pacers. They simply wanted it more in Game 3 to take another series lead here in the NBA Finals. But all that is behind them now. Now all eyes and all focus is on Game 4 here tonight. Another prime opportunity in front of your home crowd to take a commanding lead here in the NBA Finals. What more could you ask for? And this is a mature group of players. Tyrese Halliburton and Obi Toppin telling us there's nothing to celebrate. Game 3 was awesome, but we got to keep the main thing and get it done here tonight in Game 4.
I think it starts from Coach Carlisle, just keeping our attention on the main thing, taking it a day at a time and just focusing on what's in front of us. And then I think that just trickles down. I think our jobs, me, Pascal, Miles, James, as leaders, is to, continue to share the same message that Coach has. And, there's nothing to get excited about right now. We're still a long way away.
We're really not looking that far into the future. We just worried about this next game coming up. Like I said, we have 3 games done already. We get to learn from the mistakes that we had and get better from it so that we don't make it in game number 4.
You got to give credit to Rick Carlisle, who's been to the finals 6 times in his coaching career, and Pascal Siakam, who's been here before. The leadership of this relatively inexperienced Indiana Pacers team is remarkable. It's going to be all sorts of fun inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. It's going to be another rocking crowd here tonight. The Pacers 2 wins away from his first ever NBA championship. If that doesn't get you fired up, then I'm not sure what will. It's going to be all sorts of fun tonight. Eli Gain will be with you at 4:30, and we'll both be giving you coverage all throughout the 5 and 6 o'clock hours as we inch closer and closer to Game 4 here at the NBA Finals.
Oh, closer and closer.
Yes, Gainbridge is going to be rocking. All right, as we are hoping to be 3-1 in the series. Thank you so much, Dom.